When it comes to relationships, many men fall into traps laid by emotions and social expectations. They place women on pedestals, beg for attention, and in the process lose sight of their own value. But what if I told you there's a way to break free from this cycle? Believe me, the key lies in reversing the psychology that dominates most interactions. By understanding human nature, both biologically and psychologically, we can regain control, rebuild our self-esteem, and create balance in our relationships. While some may disapprove of these tactics, the truth is that they work because they tap into deep elements of our evolutionary past. Marcus Aurelius once said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." Apply this wisdom, and you'll learn to act, not react. In this video, we'll explain how to maintain your emotional strength using Stoicism and reverse psychology, an approach designed to reinforce your self-esteem and, ultimately, your value as a man. Number 1. Avoid placing her on a pedestal. One of the most common mistakes men make in relationships is putting women on pedestals. Elevating their status to that level creates an imbalance in the relationship, making you seem less valuable in their eyes. But this problem goes beyond just interpersonal dynamics. It's deeply rooted in our biology and psychology. When you treat someone as superior, you display submission, and biologically speaking, submission is unattractive. Humans, like other animals, are programmed to seek partners who project strength, confidence, and stability. Marcus Aurelius understood this when he said, "Never esteem anything as advantageous that will make you break your word or lose your self-respect." When you idealize someone to the point of losing your self-respect, you devalue yourself. Why would a woman desire someone who treats her like a goddess while degrading himself? In most cases, she wouldn't. The human brain constantly assesses status and social hierarchies. When a man places a woman on a pedestal, her brain automatically perceives him as lower status. This power imbalance affects attraction. Women are naturally drawn to men who are emotionally and socially strong. Stoicism teaches us to value our own being, which includes maintaining balance in our relationships. By avoiding placing a woman on a pedestal, you not only preserve your dignity, but also maintain the dynamic balance that keeps attraction alive. Stay centered, value your worth, and you'll be surprised at how the dynamic between you both changes. Number 2, master the silent treatment. The silent treatment, when used correctly, is one of the most powerful psychological tools in relationships. But don't confuse it with manipulative tactics or emotional games. It's really about creating space for reflection and setting clear boundaries. When you apply silence strategically, you give the other person a chance to confront their own behaviors. Often, silence can be far more effective than words, as it invites introspection. The silent treatment triggers some of our deepest fears, such as the fear of abandonment. When a woman senses you are pulling away without explanation, the amygdala, the part of the brain responsible for fear and survival, activates, leading her to reevaluate both the relationship and her behavior toward you. The Stoics, like Marcus Aurelius, practiced silence not as a form of attack, but to gain clarity and emotional control. Silence is not a weapon. It is a tool for introspection and preserving your peace of mind. Psychological studies show that silence creates a void in communication that the other party feels the need to fill, triggering curiosity and concern, often leading them to re-engage emotionally. However, it's important not to overuse this technique. Excessive use of the silent treatment can lead to emotional disconnection. Use this tool sparingly to restore balance in the relationship, putting you back in a position of strength and serenity. Number 3, don't beg for her attention. Begging for attention is one of the quickest ways to lose a woman's respect. Desperation projects weakness, and no woman is attracted to a man who can't stand firm on his own. Women often test men subtly, using tactics designed to capture your attention without asking directly. They might post something provocative on social media, avoid eye contact, or suddenly distance themselves to create uncertainty. This is a game you lose the moment you decide to chase. Women are biologically wired to seek validation, but they also respect those who don't give it easily. If you start begging for attention, you put yourself in a position of need, and neediness kills attraction. People value what is scarce. The less you seek her attention, the more valuable you become in her eyes. As Marcus Aurelius said, waste no more time arguing what a good man should be one. Stop chasing and focus on your own path, and you'll naturally become more attractive. Number 4, maintain emotional strength. Emotional strength is the foundation of a high-value man. It's the ability to keep your composure, regulate your emotions, and not allow external circumstances to dictate your internal state. In relationships, emotional strength is not only attractive, but also essential to maintaining respect and self-esteem. When you master emotional resilience, you control not only how others see you, but also how you see yourself. Seneca, one of the great Stoics, said, said, we suffer more in imagination than in reality, suggesting that much of our emotional chaos stems from an inability to control our thoughts. Biologically, women seek stability and are attracted to men who project calm and security. When you master your emotions, you become that solid foundation that doesn't crumble under pressure, increasing your value in her eyes. Number 5, elevate your self-esteem. If you don't value yourself, no one else will. This is something high-value men understand deeply. Your self-esteem not only affects how you see yourself, but also shapes how others perceive you. Marcus Aurelius said, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." If you believe you have little value, that belief will manifest in your daily life, relationships, and decisions. Self-esteem is, in fact, a self-fulfilling prophecy. When you see yourself as valuable, you begin to act in ways that reinforce that belief. Studies have shown that higher self-esteem is associated with increased serotonin levels, improving mood and well-being. Elevating your self-esteem not only improves your relationships, but transforms your entire life. Stoicism teaches us that true happiness doesn't come from external validation, but from within. By recognizing your own worth, you free yourself from the need for approval and begin to live authentically. This journey is about reclaiming your strength as a man and maintaining control over your emotions, mind, and life. When you stop putting her on a pedestal, master the art of silence, and refuse to beg for attention, you transform not only the relationship but also yourself. Remember, as Marcus Aurelius said, the best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury. Reclaim your power by mastering your mind, not through anger or games. So ask yourself, are you ready to stop playing and start living as the man you're destined to be? If the answer is yes, the challenge is accepted. Let me know in the comments if you're ready to elevate your life. And for those who truly want to embrace this path, I've left some videos to help continue your journey of growth and mastery.